You're nothing but a spoiled child. Ooh. Now we're into deep water here. You're nothing but a spoiled child. Thomas Sharp, Crimson Peak. Phew. You're nothing but a spoiled child. I just was previously doing Coriolanus at the Donmar warehouse in London. He came to London and we worked together, and he was extraordinary. He had written biographies of each character. It's like a novella of the character and their life before the film. So you've suddenly got a biography which is so rich and has so much detail. Guillermo's gift is total. His mastery of the medium is absolute. His attention to detail, his precision, his generosity, his good humor. It's one of the happiest sets I've been on. Strangely, for a film with so much pain in it, we laughed all the time. Greetings and salutations. You'll forgive me, I've been mixing grain and grappa. Midnight in Paris. I almost did it in the voice. Greetings and salutations. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Greetings and salutations. You'll forgive me, I've been mixing grain and grappa. Owen is the best. He's just the absolute best. We have a sort of similar taste in things. We both like tennis and poetry and great stories and movies, and we kind of just riff around that, I suppose. And he's also, I think it was worth saying, just a fantastic writer. His contribution to Loki, seasons 1 and 2, he brings his own precision and insight to every scene. Okay. I see a scheme, and in that scheme, I see myself. Episode 2 of season 1 of Loki. I see a scheme, and in that scheme, I see myself. My goodness, what have I learned about playing Loki? Change is possible, that growth is necessary, and that in order to become the best version of yourself, you have to make peace with your past. You have to confront your mistakes, acknowledge your failures, and only then are you in control of your destiny. It feels like we constructed the series as a story in 2 volumes, season 1 and season 2, and I feel very happy with the narrative conclusion of season 2. I feel like, as Mobius says, sometimes purpose is more burden than glory, and Loki's found his purpose after all, which is to commit himself to protecting the lives of others by holding the timelines together. Where we go from here, I don't know. I really don't. He's listening. He's watching. That's all I know for now. Do something every day that makes you feel like an actor. Do something every week that makes you feel like an artist. The hardest thing for me when I've been through those moments is to feel that somehow I've got to change or alter myself in some way, but actually the key thing is to stay true to yourself. Work on that, work on your own perspective, and nurture your own belief and your own viewpoint on life. Because when the hour comes, that's what will be the thing that's needed, is your specific point of view, your specific artistic fingerprint that nobody else has. And so you've got to hold on to that and protect it with everything you have. I get nervous every time, all the time. And I think that nerves are actually a crucial part of acting, or at least some sense of the body preparing itself to do something unusual, which I think acting is. It's not like a normal thing. And so your body is saying, oh, I think you're about to do something unusual, and that's what nerves are. I read somewhere that it's been studied that the chemicals that your body releases when you're nervous are the same chemicals that your body releases when you're excited. So when I'm nervous, I remind myself I'm actually excited.
Omaneki, itadaki, arigatou gozaimasu.
The grand finale.
The grand finale of Loki,
Yeah.
seasons 1 and 2. It's resonant, it's moving, because he's been through so much and so much struggle and so much suffering and so many questions, and to sort of come back, it feels like it's a re-acceptance of something, or a redefinition of himself somehow.
And I think it's interesting that from the beginning we always talked, I mean from November, we talked about it being organic.
Yeah.
And it is the organic part of Loki.
Yeah, it's
really,
real.
you're real. It's very, you're
It's
real.
it's the inside on the outside.
It is, yes.
So what I love about it is it's familiar in that it's in its colors and in its shape, but it's new in its humility. So gone are the armor and the metal and the breastplates.
It's a kind of a hybrid.
More vulnerable.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a hybrid of like a sort of a king and a monk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. These are the robes of someone who might be dedicated to a purpose beyond the self.
Right.
And these are the garments of purpose and practice
And weight.
and weight.
What's been your theatre highlight of this year?
Jamie Lloyd, Sunset Boulevard.
We were in a play of his together 4 years ago, so thrilling to see him nominated, but all the nominees are so worthy tonight.
Hey Tom, it's lovely seeing you today. How are you?
I'm very well, and it's really good to be talking to you as well. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
What are you gonna miss the most about him?
It's never been the same. It never feels like we're kind of reheating yesterday's meal in the microwave. We're always cooking up something new, but from the same restaurant. You know?
And what would you say it's the greatest learning that Loki it's gonna leave you?
It's a really good question.
Usually they pay me for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. If you want to know where you're going, you have to know where you've been. You have to make peace with your past and integrate it, take responsibility for it. And until you've done that, you can't be in control of where you want to go.
Any favorite one of all the versions, the Loki versions that you have played?
I love them all. It's so hard.
It has been an amazing journey and we're so grateful for you and what you have done. So thank you, Tom. We love
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Ciao, un beso.
Oh, hello everybody. Tom Hiddleston here. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm, for your support, for your engagement, for your interest, and for your time. Because as we know, time is of the essence, and it is a very valuable commodity. Thank you for watching Loki, Season 2 and Season 1, and all the way back to Loki's first appearance in Thor. I appreciate you. I'm grateful to you. Loki Season 2 is streaming on Disney+.
Knock knock. Jimmy, how are you?
I'm great, bud. Thanks for coming on the trip tonight. I can't wait to talk all about Loki.
It's such a pleasure. It's been too long. By the way, before I forget, I brought you a little something.
Wait, you brought me a gift?
Yeah, I mean, there's something like that, yeah.
You shouldn't have to do that, Tom. I mean, you're my guest. I actually got something for you.
You shouldn't have.
Wait, who's gonna host the show?
I know just the guy.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and to hype. Really feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the old.
This has to be a joke.
Does it make you a little homesick?
It's completely inaccurate, first of all.
You don't think that looks like Odin?
It's embarrassing. It's a crass generalization. I mean, he could reduce an entire culture down to a simple diorama. It's such poverty of imagination.
Is somebody feeling a little left out that they're not up there?
No. Then why'd they include Boulder? No one's even heard of him.
Sure they have. Balder the Brave. You know, sometimes I forget that you're one of them. You are one of them. Blows my mind.
Thor's not that tall.
That's what, 63 new branches in this unit alone?
Does he want us to just let them all branch?
Well, at this point, how are we even gonna stop it?
We can't!
What? What'd you say?
It's done, Mobius. We made a terrible mistake.
What's done?
We freed the timeline. We found him. Beyond the storm. A citadel at the end of time. He's terrifying. He planned everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything. It's complicated, okay? But someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're all set on war. We need to prepare.
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from?
What are you talking about?
Who are you? What's your name?
Boots on the ground now, archives.
Who are you?
If what I saw is true, war is on its way.
You've got to fix this, or Loki will be lost forever.
Great. This entire place is going to be destroyed. They have one shot at this.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
What could we have done differently?
Loki Season 2, streaming October 5th, only on Disney+.
Come on. They'll have a look at you.
Where's that? We need to be back in there.
Oh, come on.
Mobius, I know you're trying to help me, but we should be dealing with the bigger problem here. He who remains.
I understand, and we'll get to that. In order to do that, I need a Loki who remains. We need to address the fact that you keep disappearing.
Well, I don't keep disappearing. We don't have time.
You just disappeared.
I know.
And I can't keep looking at it because it's horrible.
What? I thought you said it didn't look that bad.
I was lying. It's terrible. It looks like you're being born or dying or both at the same time. It's freaking me out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Really
Look,
painful.
it's not that bad. I can handle it.
How does it look?